Hello, welcome to Lovely's Crafting Lodge. Today we are doing something a little bit different. This is going to be what's called memory planning. So this is a brand called the Happy Planner, and what makes it unique is it is a disc bound system. So on the edge here you can see there's little circles, like this. Yeah, there's little circles there, and you are able to remove the pages and add the pages. So you can add more pages if you want. You can remove pages. You can make, I have the punch, so you're able to make things into pages, like a brochure or something like that. That's what this punch right here is for. So it is the disc bound punch. It looks kind of like, some people call it a mushroom. See, it looks kind of like a mushroom right there. And that's what the papers look like. I'll go ahead and tear one out so you can see. Well, not tear it out, but like pull it out. So do you see how it looks like a mushroom right there? And see how I just pulled that out? And then you just pop it right back in. So that's the disc bound system. That's what Happy Planner is known for. If you don't want Happy Planner, that's fine. They have other disc bound systems. D-I-S-C, disc. So that's what this punch is right here. I got mine a long time ago. I have no idea how much I got it for. I want to say I got it on Amazon in like 2019, but I've used it so much. This is the large size, and it has measurements on here for the classic size, which is what I'm using today. The large size, the big, it's called the big, it has 11 disc. The classic has 9. So that's just, I guess, a point of reference. Now this punch here is for the big as well, and it is to punch paper in a square so you can use it in your planner. So what you would do is punch it out and then you can fill the square. But this is a classic, so this is going to be a little bit bigger than what these squares are. It won't fit perfect. But I'm a junk journaler, so that's actually okay with me. I am a-okay with that. So a couple things about disc planning too is you can change what's called the disc or the rings. So I have gold here, and I also have this, like, it's like an aubergine lavender, and I'm thinking about changing out the blue. I don't like blue. Blue is not my color. It looks kind of gray on screen, but do you see how it kind of matches the purple? Or should I just go gold? Help me. Someone help me. I don't know what to do. I don't know which one to pick. But this one has hearts in the middle, so I'm drawn towards that one naturally. But this one's really cool. I feel like it matches the purple. It looks kind of cool. But you let me know what you think. So what I'm going to do is cut out some stuff today to put in here. This is what's called memory planning. So I have the layout of this is called, sorry, I know the terms, I'm just a little bit forgetful right now. So this is called a dashboard layout. So it is the month, and it is undated. That's why there's no numbers on here, no month on here. So you can date it. And so it has your task, what's important, looking ahead, notes, a quick recap of the week, and then the actual days of the week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I prefer a vertical layout where it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like that, like going vertical. But I think I'm going to be covering a lot of these pages, so it doesn't really matter what shape it's in. It's going to be more of like a collage kind of look. And this is going to be for our vacations. So I'm torn if I should go back and do some vacations, or I should just do our vacations going forward, like from now on. I'm a little torn. So I think what I'm going to say at the beginning, where it says, hello, this Happy Planner belongs to, and I think I'm just gonna work on like some calligraphy or some really cool text, handwriting, and just put our family or the fam or something like that. I don't know, something cute. And then, so we've only been on, as a family, we've only been on 2 vacations. They've both been to Florida. One was to Harry Potter World, which is, it's not Disney. What's the other word? Orlando. Universal. Sorry. So their first vacation was to Universal, and then our second vacation was to Destin, Florida, and then our next vacation coming up is going to be to Canada. So, and then after that, I think we might have a small trip. I'm not sure, but then Guam is our next trip. So I don't know. I think I should go back and do some memory planning. I think that would be cool to just go back. And memory planning is just putting in some dates and things like that. What you did each day, like if you have an itinerary or something like that. But for now, so I'll do a follow-up video where we're actually doing memory planning because I don't have anything right now. I have a printer, a Canon Ivy. It's one of those real little square printers, and it prints out 2x3 photos. So that's cool. So I have some papers here, and I wanted to show you how to use the punch. So this is some of the paper that I got. I want to put this where it belongs. The person ringing it up kind of shuffled it, but that's okay. It's a quick fix. Alright, so I want to use this paper, this suitcases, and I want to show you how to use the punch. So I'm just going to get out my cutter. And I forget, this is 2-sided paper, which I just love. I forget how big the classic is. I know the big is regular size paper, 8.5 by 11. So the classic is 9.25 by 7. So 9.25 by 7. 9.25. I don't want to say I hate, but I am not fond of measuring. So 9.25 by 7. And you can rip this, you can do whatever you want. You could use the smaller pieces and just punch those in there too. I might actually do that. It's just like a junk journal. They all don't have to be the same size. And then I'm just going to take it, and you see these. So these lines right here on the outside are for the big, and then these lines right here are for the classic. Now they do have different sizes of punches. Sorry, I was just making sure it was oriented correctly. They do have different sizes for the punches. You can get just a classic one if you want, if you know that you're not going to be using the big. But I typically prefer the big, but this is the one that I found. So this is going to be our Orlando trip. So it'll start out with luggage, with bags. I like that. And see how it fits perfectly in there? See? See how it just clicked right in? Like it's not clicked, not snapped, but like set in. And that's all. That's as easy as it goes. And then let's go ahead and make some squares to put coordinating colors. So let's just go ahead and use our punch here. Can get more of them out if we go this way. You just, it's just like a regular punch. It just has like this cool little cubby thing on the front. But I just want to show you the size. Sorry, there's little fuzzies everywhere today. Little fuzzies. Had a idea that I wanted to sew around the edges of some of these little pieces of paper. So basically it would be like this. You could do it like this if your paper was oriented a certain way, but if it's not oriented a certain way and you want to do whatever, it fits right in there. Oh, it actually fits inside the blocks. I thought this would not fit. I thought it would only be for the big Happy Planner, but I guess since this is horizontal, it works. So that's really cool. Yeah, so that works out. And then if you want to, even on the month, even though it would cover several days, you can still put it on here too. Like say, even over here on the notes section, you could put it here and have it overlap, because you're not going to be doing, well, I shouldn't say that. We did not go on vacation for an entire month. We only went for a couple days. So a lot of the places on the month are going to be blank. It's just going to be, I believe we went like a Monday to a Wednesday or something like that. So it'll be like, you know, all the other space, it was like mid-month. So it's like from here to here. And then all this other space is going to be empty. So you can put pictures. What I'm going to do is just do the highlights of each day. Like this day we went to Universal. This day we did souvenir shopping. This day we went to the beach. This day we went to the beach. This day we saw sharks. This day, you know, like all the different things that we did on the different days. And the good thing about digital technology is that I don't remember what we did every day, so we can go back and look and see what we did every day via pictures are going to tell us each day what we did. So yeah, so there's that. I showed you the punch. I showed you the mushroom punch, how you can put pages in. And let's say that we want this half page right here. We want it to be the flower side up. So just put it in the mushroom punch, or the disc punch. Press it down, and then you can go ahead and put it wherever you want. So we can go ahead and start it here if we want. And we can put a picture on there. We can put our first, like a little thing that says like our first vacation or something like that. I don't know. So it has the stickers that have the months on it, so you can use those stickers if you want. You can handwrite it, you can leave it blank. You can even, something I've done before is I didn't want tabs, so I just cut this off right here. So I just cut the tab itself off. If you want a different tab, you can cut it off and then put your own tab on too. Like I have the whale tail punch, and I'm really into those right now, so I might actually cut these off and then do a whale tail punch. So not real sure. But let's see here. So we have the luggage. We have the postage stamps. I got 2 of those. I think I got 2 of all of these. This is what I liked. I liked this print a lot. And then there's some tags. I want to cut these out. This is really pretty, and it has really cool stuff on the back too. Life is short, best trip ever. Thankful to be with you. Fly away with me. Discover new things. Every summer has a story. It's really perfect. And then this one is just really cute. It's like little blankets and little like stuff you would take to the beach. I think that would be really good for a beachy theme. And then this one, oranges, just seemed really appropriate. I love Vicki Boutin. And then this again, the sunshine one with the flowers. Those 2 really pulled out to me. I really don't like blue, but this just really was pretty. That's the back. And then I love color wheels, so I got this one. Not sure. They kind of look like the umbrellas, like tops of umbrellas when you're up in your balcony, like in your room looking down from the balcony. All the different colors umbrellas for the different people that have their stuff out there. So on the beach, on the water. So that's just kind of where my head's at. I want to leave this one up top. Really bright and colorful. I don't know. Maybe we'll do another. Where's that one? There it is. We'll do a couple of these. And you can cut out the flowers. You can make your own stuff. You can make stickers. You can use stickers. You can use Happy Planner stickers. You can use non-Happy Planner stickers. Again, Happy Planner is just a brand. That's all it is. It's just a brand. I don't know. I kind of want a whole page of this too. Okay, let's just do a whole page. Let's just do it. So it was, what, 9 1/4, I think? 9 1/4 by 7. We'll use that little half page too. So what I could have, well, I'll show you what I'm going to do. I already have an idea. I want this to be the front side of the page. I'm going to use it as like a mat for a picture. So we'll have this, and we'll have this right here. And instead of cutting this one over here, or punching it, we're going to make a layered situation with the 2 flowers. That's cute. Let's see how I want to do this. Okay, I think I'll do it like that, which is perfect. Let me go get some washi. I have so much washi. I love washi tape so much. Do you guys use washi? I know people that swear by it and people that swear it off. They just hate it. I think I'll use this one. Maybe this one. Sorry. I get a little caught up. Get a little caught up in my washi. Alright. Go with the first instinct, right? Use this one. Sunshines. It's kind of like, but they're like black sunshines. They're like reverse sunshine. I don't know. I don't know, but I like it. Oh, it's being difficult. Go figure. Washi is one of those things that's like, you have to have so much patience to use it, but I just love washi. I think the needing patience to use it is actually what draws me to it. It's like, once you finally get the piece pulled off, you're like, yes, the satisfaction, you know, the gratification. You're like, oh yeah, that's finally working. So I think that's really cool. This is Scotch brand washi, which is really unusual that it's not doing great. I've had really great experience with Scotch. Sorry. You know how it is. You're just like slowly chipping away at it and it's like peeling, kind of peeling. But that's just the way it is. This could have been exposed to heat or cool, something like that could be kind of messing with it. It's a little bit brittle. It feels brittle. I bought this from somebody online. So maybe they had it in extreme conditions. Or maybe it's just the outer layer that was just needing a little help. See? Isn't that cool? Okay, get a nice fresh piece. Clear our page. Line her up. Let's get some sunshine tape. And what I like about this is it almost becomes, well, it is 2 pages, but see how it looks like 1 page? But then you can flip it over like this, and you can write on the back, and you can write on this spot right here too. So leaving it open like that just kind of gives it a variety. And what I'm going to do on the back here is I'm going to put just a line of this washi again, but I'm not going to tape it down. I'm just putting it on the edge to be like a little decorator. Little decoration, which I think is what typically washi is used for. But yeah, so there. have a little flip out, a little spot to journal, and you're like, well, how are you going to journal with the tabs or the rings? That's what it is. You just take it out and you write whatever you're going to write or put your pictures on, and then you put it back in. It's like a binder, but different. It's just different, that's all. But that is all I really have today. I just kind of wanted to show you what the dashboard layout of Happy Planner looked like, give you just kind of a quick little recap, and just tell you kind of what memory planning is. But we will see you next time. Bye.